Hi everyone. I'm going to show you how to use a calculator to solve these annuities problems. And so I've got a calculator here. It's essentially the exact same thing as the Casio. And for those who use a TI, you'll see that the actual buttons themselves end up being the same thing. So we're going to go to the financial part of your menu. And it seems odd because you might want to kind of choose amortization, but you're going to stick to compound interest because essentially that's what they all boil down to. So we're going to go there. Now, if you're using a TI, that's just going to your TVM solver. Okay. Fun fact: TVM means total value for money. No, total value money. Anyway, okay. If we look at these problems here from exercise 10F in your textbook on page 479. So I'm going to work through them, all of them. Okay, first one. I'm looking through it here. She puts $1,500 into an annuity each year. At the end of the annuity, she pays in 30 years. Okay, so how many payments does she make? How many compound interest calculations are there? So 3.5% interest, so I assume it's yearly. So 30 of those. The interest rate is 3.5%. The present value is 0. You got no money in the bank right now. Okay? And your payment here, you're going to deposit $1,500 every year. Future value is what you're going to be looking for, so we'll leave it at 0, and you make one payment per year, and it's compounding the interest once a year. So if we have that, and then you simply select from here what you're looking for, and I want to know the future value, so I'll select that one. If you're using the TI, you have to go to future value, and then you'll have to go alpha, enter, which is solve. Okay, so again, if you're using TI 84, you have to go to this onto this level that you want to solve it. So if you wanted to solve future value, you have to be here. Then you go alpha, enter, which is your solve button. Okay, for the Casio people, which is most of you, you simply have to press future value is what I'm looking for. So your answer is you will have in the bank 77,434 and 2 cents, or whatever it is, pounds. So that's correct. I just checked the textbook there. Okay, on to the next one. And yes, that's all you have to write. You just write your answer. These are questions where you just kind of figure out the answer. Second one, one about Pedro. So Pedro puts in some money every month for 5 years. So if I go up here, so the number of payments, it'll be 5 years times 12 payments per year. So that's 60 payments in total. The interest is 2.8%. Present value of 0. Your payment is what you'll be putting in, so that's 2,500 Mexican pesos. Your future value is what you're looking for. You can leave it alone, but I'll just put in 0. And payments per year, you're making monthly payments. And the compounding, it doesn't really say, but we're going to assume it's the compounding matches. It's rare that they don't match. Right, and we want to know the future value. Future value, 160,806 and 67 pesos. So that's correct again, I just checked. And third one, been left an annuity of 25,000 in a will. The annuity is for 10 years, 6% per annum, to be paid out annually. Work out the amount that I'm not even going to try that name, receives each year. Okay, this one's a little different because you're getting an annuity, 10 years, so there's going to be 10 payments because it's paid out annually. So there you go. The interest is 6%. This is crazy. And then your present value here, there's money in the bank, 25,000, okay, euros. The payment is what you're looking for, so we can set that at 0. And the future value, you essentially want to empty that bank account. So the future value is going to be 0. You make one payment per year. The compounding matches once per year. Doesn't say otherwise. Now, I'm looking for what that payment is this time. So it'll be this button to press, F4, and let's see what that gives me. They should be getting 3,396 euros and 70 cents. And if I check that, again, correct. Okay, so it's working out fine. So let's exit. Now one for Fiona. Right, okay, so if I look at that one, Fiona has one annuity of 6,000. It is for 5 years. Find the monthly, so it's the same kind of problem as number 3. And contrast the benefits of the full 6,000 in one payment or the annuity. I'll let you figure out like the actual thinking about what the benefits are and things. 5 years, it's per year, so just 5 payments. The interest is 4.8%. Present value is 6,000. Payment is what I'm looking for. Future value is going to be 0. I'm draining this account, and there's one payment per year. Oh, to be paid out monthly, I take it back. And again, I'm going to assume the compounding is the same. Although if in the question it says compounding is different than the payment periods, then you have to change those. And so we're going to look for what the payment is, and it says they get 1,214. That doesn't seem right. Let me go back there. There it is. And if it's monthly for 5 years, it's 5 times 12, 60. So let's try that. 112 and 68 cents, correct. Okay, see, everyone makes mistakes. 5, annuity of 500 a month for 5 years. That's nice. The monthly interest rate is 0.8%. That's a little more reasonable, realistic if it's just from a bank. Determine the present value of the annuity. So this time we're looking for present value. So a month for 5 years. So again, 5 times 12. Interest 0.8. Present value. Want to know that, so I'll just put at 0. The payments are 500. Notice I'm not worrying too much about if it's positive or negative. And the future value will be 0. Payments per year is 12. Boom, boom. So I want the present value. So there should be in the bank 29,398 and 32. That one's wrong too. That's annoying. What did I do wrong? Monthly interest rate is this. Oh, monthly interest rate. Monthly interest rate is 0.8. That's interesting. What am I going to do for that? I think I'm going to make this 1. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend it's 60 years instead of 60 months, so that that interest rate of 0.8% is the equivalent of per year. I'm going to try to cheat that a little bit. Interesting. Got to read these things really carefully. See what the present value gives me there. 23,752 and 11 pounds. And that is correct. Okay? So that's me not reading questions carefully. So again, for that one, because they gave me the interest per month, I have to think this whole thing, instead of it says per year here, payments per year and compounding per year, I have to think of it in months. Crazy. Okay, last one. You have 20,000 US. You want to get a monthly income for 10 years. If the monthly interest rate is 0.9%, find how much you would receive each month. Okay, so again, it says that monthly interest rate. Tricksy, tricksy. Let's watch out for that. So that's 0.9. Now let's think about monthly income for 10 years. So there'd be 12 times 10 there. The present value of this is 20,000. The payment is what you're looking for, so we'll just set it at 0. The future value is you want to drain that account. Your payments per year, which remember now it's payments per month because that interest rate is per month, will be 1. And the last one there, compounding per month, will be 1. And I want to know what the payment is. So it'll be $273.24. That is correct. And that's it for me.